everyone. Welcome to another episode of Learning Hub with YUFL. So today we got two amazing students from YUFL. Please introduce yourself and the majors that you are studying.
Okay, I will go first. Hello everyone, my name is Go Linai and I study English language at YUFL.
Oh, okay.
And I'm third year student.
Oh, so you're very skilled.
I think so.
And you?
Hello, my name is Shui Zimi. I'm currently studying English at Yangon University of Foreign Languages. So it's a pleasure to be here today.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we got two English majors. Really exciting. And we are going to talk about languages today, actually. So the question is, and the topic is that, is it worth studying a language for 4 years, right? Because you guys must hear this a lot. Why are you studying a language for 4 years? Is it worth it? It's like you're spending so much money and time on it.
Yeah.
So what is your
Would you like to go
take
first?
on this?
Okay, I would say I'm very passionate about learning a language, and I choose this major because I thought a degree would give me a deeper understanding and like better career opportunity and like maybe like studying abroad. Like
Of course, definitely.
Of course, yeah.
plus like our YUFL also have great reputation.
So I think learning language is really incredible, right?
It is.
Yeah, and also it is my passion. So when I was young, I always remind myself, Go Lena, you have to speak another language. This is your duty. That you are born to learn another language. So I remember that. I mean, it's just so powerful for me, you know. So I choose this language school, so YUFL. I mean, I think it is very great and it has a good reputation, and also finally we will get like a well-recognized degree, right? So we can do whenever we want. So if we like successfully finish that degree, so yeah.
So do you guys agree that it's very important?
Yeah,
Yes,
definitely.
Very
it's
important. And now I want to talk about path, right? With doctors, engineers, the other fancy, degrees that I can't think of.
Of course, yeah.
Everyone has a clear path, right? If you want to be a doctor, you can be a surgeon, you can be a therapist or whatever, dentist, all of that.
Definitely.
But for language, the path isn't always clear. And what do you have to say on that? Do you want to?
Okay, so I would admit that our path isn't that much clear as you mentioned, but like language is very dynamic. It's happen in every setting, like even business, education, like international relation and trade. In every aspect, we can work in every field, like as you're interested, even as a interpreter, translator, or like educator, or like language teachers. We can work in every field. So
Language is all around us all the time.
So without this language cards understanding, like global communication would be a mess.
Yeah.
And you've been wanting to say, like, you're in.
Okay. So of course, I think they are also right. Right? There are a lot of questions to us for language learners.
Yes,
What would you do with this degree? Because for the doctor, they have specific fields that they can go to directly to their fields and start their career, right? But when it's come to us, I think. We have so many opportunities because in today's world, a lot of people are trying to learn a language. So we can also be like a translator, interpreters, and also like a language teacher. So and also like you also be diplomats. Like ambassadors in embassy, right? So I think it's really great. There are so many ways to do and then if you want to start your own business, right? You can also start like globally, not just in local areas. So just expand your business, right? So connect with international people and start your great like a career. I think so many opportunities.
So many opportunities. Yeah. Learning a language is never a disadvantage.
Yes,
it's
definitely.
always an advantage.
Definitely.
I want to talk about self-study.
Self-study.
So many people these days, they are turning to Duolingo, YouTube,
And then
online,
ChatGPT.
ChatGPT.
Wow, I like it.
what do you guys think about this? Like, what are the pros and cons of self-study versus like degree and things like that? University life.
Okay, so I would say self-study is really good because whenever you are studying at university or at language centers or no matter where it is, you have to do self-study, right? But there are also downsides. Because when you learn on your own, so you can sometimes feel demotivated or frustrated, or sometimes you really want to give it. Okay, that's enough. I don't want to continue anymore, right? I think I also happen like that because when I started to learn English, so I see a lot of people, they're speaking too fast, or they're very fluent.
Yes.
So I really admire them.
Yes.
And when I look at myself,
you start comparing.
I can't even understand. So what is that thing? So okay. But my bigger passion is into learning language, right? So I never stop it. So that is why I also joined like a university. So now, I get like a personal feedback and also like a structured and comprehensive curriculum from like a university course. So I think it is really important. So if you are passionate learning on yourself and you are always like motivated by yourself, it is good.
It is good.
But if you easily get like demotivated or
distracted,
so I recommend you to join a language center or like a university. So that would be great.
Do you agree with all of these?
Yes, I got the same idea with Paulina, and I also have experienced those kind of like same things in my like self-study journey because like I have to correct myself and I have to like there is no teacher to instruct.
Of course, like there's no one to say like, oh, you're wrong, you're right, right?
Yeah. I don't know whether it is right or wrong. I can't decide, and like it is so frustrating. Like I don't want to see this language again. But in university, like we can also interact with a professor, teacher, and even like communicate with classmates.
Yes.
So instead of sitting tight in table and like learning from the book, like using it in practice and in real world would enhance us faster.
So you agree with him?
Yeah, totally agree.
How do you think studying a language help you understand a culture better? Do you believe that it really does, or?
Like most people come to the field of language learning because of some kind of like interest or influence. Like I got one friend and like he's really into K-pop and he got tons of K-pop sessions and good. But so he started learning that Korean language. The writing a consonant need to consider whether to start from left or right or like top to bottom. So he really struggled with that, and like he even say if I continue learning this language, I will come to my K-pop idol. So it's really difficult.
You need to stop right now.
You need to stop right now. What about you, Colina? What are your thoughts?
Okay, so I think language is really important, and also it cannot be separated with cultures because you need
it's
to
together.
They are together. So when you learn language, so you have also to understand their cultures because most like phrases and sentences are deep rooted in their cultures.
Definitely.
So for example, like in English we say break leg. Break a leg. Okay. So if you translate it directly, it's like, you break your leg. What is that, right? But actually, it means good leg, right? So it comes from long cultures. So that is when you have to understand that.
All right, so now that we talked about culture, let's talk about something that many people are scared of when it comes to learning languages, and that is work. Right, finding work. It's like you invest so much of your time, your energy, your money on learning a language for 4 years. Do you think that employers, like when they look at your resume or when they look at your educational history, they're like, oh,
they speak a lot of language.
They only speak like a language. Like, why should we hire you? Like, do you guys have that fear? Like, what is your message on that? Like for students who are learning languages right now?
Yeah. That's right. Because but if you are capable to speak another languages, but it doesn't mean that you wake up like a large opportunities. No, it's not like that. But you also need to study another skills, right?
Of course, yeah.
Soft skills like communication skills, leadership,
Yes.
or maybe business, or alongside a lot of things, right? So and then if you can speak another language, it is a privilege because it is it is like something that
it is definitely
enhance your career development, right? So I believe that most companies, like employers and their managers, they really care about language. So if you're applying for new positions and you write down your skills, like maybe you're fluent in English or in Koreans, and they see that so at least it would be very
this person has an advantage,
beneficial, right, for their work. I think yes, they do really care. Language speakers, I think so.
Do you have any message you want to give us?
Yeah, so language is very important, but in some field, like they might prefer like some kind of experience or other skills instead of language. But I would say in this interconnected world, language is essential. And also like multilingual people will have more chances in career and opportunity, and also like language professionals need to develop some kind of certain skill, as you mentioned before, like like the technical proficiency or like something like communication skill, like
you
so
need to combine
it
with
will
another
enhance
skills.
and
Combine,
their job prospects.
Okay, so the last question I have for you is a pretty big one. Okay. It's a pretty big one. Okay. You know how doctors, I don't know why I keep going back to doctors, but do you know doctors, they heal patients, they mend them, they cure them. How do you guys contribute to society as language learners? How do you contribute it?
Okay.
So language is very important in every aspect, as I mentioned earlier. Without language professional, like global communication will go wrong, like even in diplomacy. We have to like navigate with cultural nuances, and they are like some kind of like a tone, and that's really important, I would say.
Yes, I would say is that there are so many ways to contribute for society. So for one thing for sure is you can be your ambassador or your own country. You can represent your own cultures, traditions, and also over your needs, over your wants and challenges and problems on the international stage, right? So yes, that is one I would say it is really important. And also if you can also be like educators, teaching future generations the power of language and how it's affected on the global.
All right, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in into Learning Hub YUFL Edition. I will see you guys next week, hopefully. Okay. All right. Amazing. All right, thanks. Bye. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much.
MI Radio. Hear it. Feel it. Love it.